Good morning, YouTubers. This is Nisi D here. Hope you guys are having a good morning so far today. It is Wednesday, September the 17th, and this is my week 9 update. I had the RNY gastric bypass surgery on July the 15th. Things are going really well. I'll start off with the numbers. Last week I weighed 265.5 pounds. This week I'm weighing in at 161.5. So that's a weight loss this week of -4 pounds. Yay! Anyways, and that brings me to a total weight loss of 64 pounds. So that is amazing. I haven't had a 4-pound loss for a while, so I'm kind of excited about that. So not only is it my week 9 update, but it also was on the 15th, my 2-month anniversary. And so what's new with me 2 months out? I'm eating about 4 or 5 ounces. It depends on what it is. Like if it's something that's a little bit mushier, then I can eat a little bit more, it seems. But then there are other days when, 3 ounces does it. So I pretty consistently weigh what I eat still, because I find that I still, like, my mind and eyes don't always remember still what my stomach now can eat, because it's such a small amount. And so I know when I was out at my parents' for the 2 weeks for the anniversary, there were a couple of times, because it was busy and there was a house full of people and I hadn't taken my scale out, so I was measuring cups out, but what I found a couple of times, one morning for breakfast, Sunday morning, Mom had put out this big spread like she normally does when we're all home, and so I'm filling my plate. I took my egg and I took my piece of toast and some cucumber and some tomato and a dill pickle, and then I sat down to eat, and I looked at my plate and I said, what the heck did I do? I can't eat all this. And my dad kind of looked at me and he says, well, I was kind of wondering what you were doing, but I thought, well, she knows what she's doing, and apparently I didn't. So, and that happened again the last evening I was there. We had been busy all day, and I was packed up and ready to go and needed to be at my brother and sister-in-law's by a certain time. I told them I would be there. And so I had made a big pot of soup that afternoon to freeze, and we were having soup for supper. Again, dished out Dad's bowl of soup, dished out Mom's bowl of soup, dished out my bowl of soup, sat down and realized I'd filled a big bowl full. And normally I just use usually one of those little fruit bowls now for soup or things like that, because goodness sakes, I can't eat a regular soup bowl size. So that was kind of, and again, I said, what am I doing? I had a couple of spoonfuls and then realized what I'd done, and Dad just laughed again. He said, well, whatever. So it's kind of funny. The eyes are still thinking old school, where the stomach just ain't going to agree with it. So that's a good thing, because it helps us to learn portion control, and I'm doing better. I can eyeball normally a few ounces once I'm actually paying attention to what I'm putting on my plate. So yeah, that was kind of funny. As far as what I am eating and not eating, really I'm eating pretty much everything. Like I've had shrimp and fish and like different kinds of fishes, and veggies. I'm eating veggies now, like carrots and cucumbers, and I had some cooked cabbage, and I'm chewing everything really, really well, small bites, stopping when I'm full, and so far I really haven't had any nausea or vomiting, so I'm grateful for that. Things that I'm not eating, they didn't actually make me sick, but when I tried a little bit of it, they just didn't sit well in my pouch. It was kind of like they just landed there and seemed to, like a rock weighing you down. So I wouldn't say it made me sick, but I just don't think my pouch is ready for them now. And that's okay. It will come or it won't, and that's fine. There's plenty of things out there that I can eat. But the things that I haven't eaten a lot of it are beef and pork. And cold cuts. I had some fat-free ham that I had bought at the deli, and that one seemed to be okay, but I know at the anniversary. We just had regular cut, cold cuts. They weren't fat-free, and they didn't seem to sit as well in my pouch. So, and I suspect that that's probably because they're high in fat, and most cold cuts are. So, so that's okay. White bread. It's strange. My mom's homemade buns. I haven't had one for a while now, but the last time I was home before the anniversary, I had a couple of them, and I would slice them and toast them, and I was fine with them. But I did try a slice of white bread for breakfast out at Mom's and Dad's. Tried it a couple of times actually, and it just does not sit well. However, what I have found is that I can have the Weight Watchers 100% whole wheat, and again I toast it, and I put a little bit of the Laughing Cow cheese on it or something like that, and it's fine. I haven't had an issue with it at all. And I'm not eating a lot of it. I have a couple of slices a week maybe. Like I bought a loaf of the Weight Watchers bread and put it in the freezer probably about 5-6 weeks ago maybe, and there's still a few slices left in it. So obviously I'm not eating a lot of it, but it's not it seems to go down and be just fine. So those are the things I've noticed most. And again, I'm eating a lot of the same stuff, beans and cottage cheese and other cheeses and yogurts, and like I had corn on the cob I mentioned before, different veggies, and eggs, tuna, chicken, turkey, all of those things seem to be fine. So things are going good. What else is new? I started back to work this week. Monday was my first day back, and it was really strange. I was really nervous going back to work. And now I hadn't told many people at work that I was going for the surgery. A few people did know, but not too many. But I was nervous going back to work Monday morning. But I drove into the underground parking, and one of the other girls that I'm very close to and knows that I was going for surgery had come in at the same time, so she opened my door and she says, "Am I the first to welcome you back to work?" And I said yes. So that made it easier after that. But it's kind of funny. I suspect more people know than I actually told, because you know how the office is with gossip and all of that kind of stuff. But everybody was, really welcoming. They were glad to see me back and telling me how good I looked. And the director of our department gave me a hug, and she says, "Oh my gosh, like there's so much less of you to hug," which is kind of funny, because at my sister-in-law's on my way back into the city last week, a high school friend who is very good friends with her stopped in to see me that evening. I was staying overnight, and the next day she said to Bonnie, "Denise is much looser now." And I started laughing. I said, "Tell her I'm not easy though." Anyways, what she had meant was that when she gave me a hug, when she came in, we gave each other a hug, and she said, like, there was so much room in her arms, it was looser to hug her. So it's kind of funny how things go. Anyways, I got to cut her short. I got to get to work. I probably won't post this till tonight. Maybe. My mom is coming into town tonight. She's got an appointment tomorrow. So if not tonight, then I'll get it uploaded tomorrow. But I hope everything is going really well for you. And to mark this 2-month anniversary, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody out there, all of my subscribers and friends and everybody who post comments. I read every one of them and reply as soon as I'm able to. And this is an amazing community and has been an amazing resource for me. And I think many, many people feel that way. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I look forward to continuing this journey with you. Take care, have a great weekend, and make a great day. Bye.